You wrote an article relative to Jameis Winston. Do you think he's kind of playing himself into coming back to the Browns?
I think he has definitely played himself into the conversation for coming back, not necessarily as the starting quarterback or as the surefire bridge quarterback for a year or whatever. But I think he's played himself into a situation where he could come back here, maybe help mentor a young guy, maybe start some games, maybe start half the season until a young guy is ready or something like that. So I think he could be in the mix. And I think these last four games will be telling. I think he needs to prove that he can play some good, clean football. So that's why I don't have a problem with them continuing to play Jameis Winston for these how many ever games they're going to still play him for. So yeah, they're still gathering data and information as they make their decisions for 2025.
When you look at that quarterback position in 2025, it's obvious that they need to figure out that position. What avenues do you expect them to go down and look into trying to find the guy?
Well, right now they have the number 5 overall pick if the season ended today. We'll see how that ends up. But they are not tanking. They're not putting young quarterbacks out there. They're trying to give themselves the best chance to win. So there's a chance that they could win another couple of games and maybe even move lower down the draft order. Right now they're at number 5. It's not a great draft class, so I'm guessing that they probably have other ideas in mind for ways to get a starting quarterback for next season through trades, free agency, whatever the case may be. Or maybe they will draft someone that they think can come in here and be their QB1 for 2025 with perhaps a little seasoning and a little bit of time. So we'll have to see how it goes, but they will scour other teams' rosters. They will look in the free agent market. They will look in the draft. Everywhere you can possibly look, they will leave no stone unturned.
You figure it will be kind of a competition, or will somebody come in as the clear-cut quarterback that they expect to take the reins?
It depends. It depends on who they can get their hands on. If there's a clear-cut starter out there and they have to give up some considerable assets, some considerable money to get this player, then he's going to come in here and he's going to be the starter. And they might just do that. They might go out and just try to find someone that they feel is an upgrade over anything that they have right now and either spend some draft capital or a lot of money on it. And in that case, it probably would be that person who would be starting for them in 2025. And then there are other, grades along the spectrum of good quarterbacks where someone comes in and competes with Jameis Winston or competes with Deshaun Watson. But what they will do definitely is bring in at least one other starting caliber quarterback to either start or compete for the job.